welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Querétaro FC 1, New England Revolution 1, 4-3 on penalties for Querétaro. Querétaro 1, New England Revolution 1, 4-3 en las penales por Querétaro in Leagues Cup 2023, round of 16, La Leagues Cup, octavos de final. Querétaro moves on. Querétaro avanzar a la cuartos de final. Crazy game. Well, not really. It was boring, but not really. It was boring. Halftime 0-0, 0-0. Medio tiempo. Both teams had no shots on goal, and it looked like a boring, tight game that nobody wanted to watch. It was a snooze fest. It got a bit better as it went on. Querétaro and New England looked like they were playing a kickabout in the first half. They looked like they were playing a kickabout. They did not look like they wanted anything to do with this game. They just wanted to get it to penalties and get it over with, which in the end still happened. Right after the half, the 47th minute, Jaime Gomez scores. Ball played in, long ball played in. He chips Jordi Petrovic to score a goal. It bounces over Petrovic. He scores 1-0, 1-0 Querétaro. And they have the lead. But in the 78th minute, Esmir scores. Has the ball at the top of the box and just shoots it. Bangs it into the net because he knows he has to keep New England alive. And he does it. 78th minute, 1-1, 1-1. That's the way it would end. Full time, 1-1. We go to penalties because we go straight to penalties tonight, of course, in this tournament. Revolution start with Giacomo Vrioni. He bangs it into the net. 1-0, 1-0. Angel Sepulveda scores his penalty. Puts it low into the opposite side of Petrovic to make it 1-1, 1-1. Matt Polster bangs it in. Top bins above Tapia to score 2-1, 2-1. Kevin Escamilla bangs his penalty in top bins to make it 2-2, 2-2. Dewan Jones scores his penalty to make it 3-2. Jonathan Torres scores his penalty to make it 3-3, 3-3. Nacho Gil hits it off the post and into the arms of Tapia to make it 3-3, or keep it 3-3. Federico Letora scores his penalty past Petrovic to make it 4-3. New England has to score to stay alive and give Petrovic a shot to send it to sudden death. Ian Harkes misses his penalty, saved by Tapia, makes it 4-3, and that's the way it would end 4-3. After penalties, 1-1 on the night, 4-3 in penalties, or 4-3 in penalties, 1-1 esta noche. 4-3 en penales. Querétaro wins. Querétaro avanzar. Full-time stats, 10 shots to 13, 3 shots on goal to 2, 35% possession to 65% possession, 375 passes to 577, 73% pass accuracy to 88. 10 fouls to 7. 3 offside to 2, 3 yellow cards to 1, 0 red cards to 0, 2 corners to 7. Again, the second half was a bit better. Querétaro had their moment. New England had their moment. They sent it to penalties. It was still an overall boring game. I would say still overall boring. And just a trash match of football. I think both teams looked like crap for most of the match. It only got good around the last 20 minutes. It really did. When Esmir scored, New England was knocking at the door, and they kept knocking at the door. Giacomo Vrioni could have won the match in the last minutes if he put that shot in, and they wouldn't even have went to penalties. Problem is here, he didn't. They go to penalties, he scores his penalty, but New England chokes on penalties. Querétaro does just enough. 2 big saves from Tapia, where America fans are saying they should have kept him. I mean, this game was legitimately a snooze fest. Compared to yesterday, which was a banger, match of the year, this will be forgettable in 2 hours, except for Querétaro fans who move through, but you get the point. Querétaro were in the quarterfinal for the East. They have a chance to represent the East in the semifinals in the Final Four and have a 75% chance to make the CONCACAF Champions Cup if they are to beat Philadelphia or New York Red Bulls, which they probably won't, but they have a chance. They have a 50% chance. Well, I wouldn't say a 50% chance, but they have a chance to have a 75% chance of making the CONCACAF Champions Cup. They have to win 2 out of their next 3 games. They have to win the quarterfinal, and they have to win one of the final, or win the semifinal to get to the final, and you're in, or lose the semifinal and win the 3rd place match to get there. So that's what it is. But Querétaro, I mean, they're a hard-working team. If there's anything good I can say is Querétaro is a hard-working team. They are tough. They play hard. They play tough. They find ways to keep it close and then win when they need to. They get a moment to win when they need to. That is pretty much where we are here. Querétaro knows they can do just enough to win. And that's the point. They know that they got to do enough to win. And they are a tough team. They work it out. They push forward. They push the game. They defend well. They're a very tight-knit team. I'd say team is the star. It doesn't help that New England didn't have any of their forwards besides Vrioni. But other than that, to me personally, you look at the situation and you think, Querétaro was arguably the tougher team to play. I don't think they were the better team. They were the tougher team to play. And that's where we are. I think they were the tougher team to play. They did what they had to do, and they did enough to try to win their game. They won on penalties. They fought their way through. New England kind of took them for granted, or took them like they thought, you know what? We can easily win this. We can easily win this match. Not without your forwards, you can't. I mean, New England legitimately needed a midfielder who's a youngin' to come on and save them. And even then, Vrioni could have won the game outright, but he didn't. And here we are. New England's out of the tournament. They shouldn't even have really beat Atlas, but they did. I'm glad they did. Querétaro shouldn't have beat Pumas, but they did, and they beat New England. They're on to the quarterfinals. They're probably the most Cinderella of every team left. One Mexican team left on the right side of the bracket. They're still alive in the quarterfinals. They will be part of the 4 on the right side fighting for that semifinal. Messi versus Querétaro, maybe? Who would have thought? Messi would host that. Messi would have to go to Philly if they played Philly. They would have to go to Red Bull. So maybe, he hopes for Querétaro. They would have hosted New England. They would have hosted Querétaro as well. They will host Charlotte or Houston. Maybe Messi's hoping for Querétaro to pull another upset. I don't think he cares, but most Miami fans are probably hoping because, it is what it is. With that being said, just imagine Querétaro versus Messi. Just imagine. Who would have ever thought? I mean, yeah, Ronaldinho played there, but still. With that being said, congratulations to Querétaro. Felicitaciones. Commiserations to New England. It's football. That's what happens. With that being said, if you like this video, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put it to the playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you tomorrow for a live watch along of both Club America versus Nashville SC and LAFC versus Real Salt Lake. And I will review LAFC Salt Lake. So I will see you then for that. Should be a great one. And we'll have some fun with it. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.